Okay, just trying to adjust the exposure here. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Watch You Strappin. And these are not reviews, they're just quick wristwatch check of the day with strap of choice. And the other day I showed it on the stock dark navy tropic strap, rubber tropic strap. And now today it's on a leather strap. It's brown, or consider it dark brown. It's by Fluco. They're a brand that makes pretty nice straps from Germany, and they're fairly reasonably priced too. I like them a lot. And what I've done was, and I just uploaded a video on this, is just kind of customize this a bit. Mainly do a buckle swap. The chrome, silver plated, whatever stock buckle that this normally comes on wasn't really a match for the bronze case, obviously. And I definitely am pretty adamant about matching hardware with the watch if I can. And so I picked up this extra buckle from when I got this watch, because I knew I wanted to also sport this on leather, because a bronze watch generally looks pretty good on leather too, especially once it starts to patina, darken up a bit, get some rustic colors or tones. Yeah, so I was hoping for something more distressed, and I might try to find something like that later, but just so that I had a matching buckle from Baltic. It's 16 millimeters at the end here, so finding a strap that goes from 20 to 16, obviously it's not possible because I have it here, but it's a little bit less common than something that goes from 20 down to 18. And if I can source another buckle that's in actual bronze, most likely it's going to come out from what I've seen online. They usually either come out from China or someplace, Estonia, I think, is the two main ones that seem to supply it for some reason. So with that in mind, and something this small, you're not going to express it, at least I wouldn't, especially international. Yeah, we'll see. It'll probably take a while to get over here when I do order one, but in the meantime this is fine. I kind of wanted to, this watch will have probably the most limited strap options besides the the Lorenzo Mondial DRZ04, because that's an integrated bracelet, so you're kind of at the mercy of whatever custom straps that Lorenzo might offer, and they only offer two colors in rubber. They should really make a leather one, but we'll see if they ever do that. But anyways, back to this watch. This is the Baltic. I didn't even announce it yet, but you should know by now if you watch my videos. And this is not a new watch on the market either. It's probably been out at least a year since it's been was released. So right now it's around almost mid-February 2022. Pretty sure it was launched about a year ago, roughly, more or less. Anyways, but I finally got around to picking up one. This was out of a bronze phase, but now I'm kind of back into it and looking at all the great options that are out there right now, especially from Microbrands. I kind of decided on this one. It's just the look, the way the dial's done, and the case, and I like the a nice all bronze bezel as well. That just clicks for me. Okay, let me pause this for a sec while I just scoot my sleeve out of the way a bit. Alright, so yeah, it's a great, I think it's 39 millimeters, and the height's pretty low. I think I want to say it's less than 11 millimeters, but I'd have to check. I'll probably figure it out and do a full review on this when I get a chance, but I'm just giving it a test run right now. And you can see after just over a day of use, I don't know if you can tell on the bottom here, see it's starting to patina on the bottom edge, and it's actually starting to reach up a little bit, but definitely the bottom part is, you can see it's a bit darkened. And so yeah, it's moving along. Let's see on this side, spot anything. It's a little bit cleaner here. I think it's because the way the wristwatch sits, you can see this side, it tends to, or at least this side of my wrist is beefier, right? Or gets wider, so it's probably going to ride up and touch the case a little bit more than this side of the watch. If this side was touching more of my wrist, it would probably be less comfortable, because by that time the crown would be digging into the back of my wrist more, right? So this should be right, and we'll see how the rest of it goes over the course of its time. Anyways, just really like the blue dial. I don't know if I would call it. It's not exactly. It is slightly radiant, but it's just a nice deep blue hue, and it almost looks black sometimes, and it really shines when it's out in the sunlight. And I think that this blue gilt dial matches obviously the bronze, and overall it's the color scheme is very complementary to each other. And we'll see how this patina is too, right? Because it's matching bronze. Anyways, that's it. I think, yeah, I don't think there's a problem with putting leather straps on divers. I don't know why some people have such a hang up over that. It looks great. I mean, yeah, of course you're not going to go diving with one unless it's a super, like, treated to be water resistant. And some leathers are, but you know, it's a quick strap change. I mean, this has throat lock holes too, so yeah, I mean, put on the proper bracelet. Well, it wouldn't be a bracelet for this, as much as probably a rubber strap, or at least maybe a nylon, like a NATO or something, and then you're good to go if you really want to use it in more aquatic activities. But I went with bronze because for dive wash in particular, because that's kind of like the material they used to use back in really the old days of like old diving equipment. If you look at, I don't know, I want to say the late 19th century or early 20th century, very early, like 1900s or something. I think they were still using like a lot of material that was bronze, and actually a lot of the dive equipment actually had leather pieces to them too, so it's actually not that strange. Anyways, if it looks good, it looks good, right? And then wear something, switch it out to the appropriate material or type of strap if you are gonna get more wet, and that's all there is to it. All right, let me just leave with a little bit more of a distant shot. Let me adjust my. All right, so just a little bit more distant shot here. Sorry about the exposure. I'm just trying to get it not so bright. And my wrist is just under 7 inches. But I think the lug to lug on these are relatively short too. I forget exactly. Just check it out on the Baltic website, but I'm pretty sure they're less than 48, probably, maybe even possibly less than 47, somewhere around there, I think. Not much more, not much less than 47 millimeters lug to lug, and they got pretty good turn down on them as well. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I definitely have at least one more strap option for this, but it probably won't be in for at least another week or so. Once I do, it definitely will be shown. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one. Later.